はい。はい。
お願いします。
お願いします。ありがとう。はい。Right side. Lift the shoulders. Circles one way. Circles the other way. Hey. Back. So, side. This side. Cross. Open and close. Wait. Hey, you can tight. Real hook. Inchi. Yoko. Gi. Ko. Hey, ki. Ko. Thank you. Ko. Oi. Hello. Behind again. Right. Front and back. Open and close. Side, side. Each. Hey, up, forward, and down. So. Hey, knees, welcome back. Circles, way. Circles the other way. And sideways. Front, back, front, back. Bring your toes. Hey, lower. Hey, side. Oh. The other side. Keeps up. Down. Keeps up. Keeps down. Keeps up. And spike. Up. And circles. So, the other side. And side to side. Down one side. On the other side. Push up one side. Also up the other side. Hands in front. Change. One more time. Change. Eight. Side to side. Oh, you go to one side. You go to the other side. You go to one side. Right up. And the other side. Oops, fine. So, your legs, elbows out. So, legs in, hands down. Side to side. So, hey, forward. And back switch. Forward again. Back stretch. Forward. And keeps up. Keeps up, heels down. And now peeling each heel from each side to side, like walking. Just slowly one side, the other side, side, the other side. So keeps down, keeps up, keeps down, keeps up, keeps down, keeps back. On your knees, one knee forward, both hands down, and inside hand down, inside hand two, down, three, down, change, one, down, two, down, three, down, and back stretch. Hey, lying down on your back and legs backwards. Hey, legs up. Knees down, curving, sitting, breathing in, breathing out. Hey, one more time, back. Legs up. Knees down. Curving and sitting. Breathing in. Breathing out. And crossing one leg. And moving to the front of that leg. And moving to the back. Or change side of the leg. The front of that leg. And to the back. Okay, opening legs and sitting up and turning one side, touching toes, inside, toes, side, toes, side, side, toes, to the side, toes. Roll, lying down, turning around, belly. Opening arms, opening leg, opening arms, raising leg, raising hip, opening to one side. Change, opening the leg, hips, and the other side. Change, leg, hip. Change, left, hip, up. And down. So, hands in front, and snow angels. And one, down, two, down, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. So, up, back on your knees. And slowly getting up. Oh, Bushido Kemi. Kemi from sitting. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Next one to your knees. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Now half Yoko Kemi or 90 degrees. Okay. half 90 degrees. Holding your legs nice and straight. 1. So, back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. 5. 6. Oh. 7. 8. 9. 10. Change. Good thing. Oh. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Wow. Good. Simple ukemi. Now let's try to keep working on our core muscles today. So we're going to do simple ukemi, and we're going to try to hold our legs up at the end of the simple ukemi. So, you can remember in the beginning, it's okay to support with one hand and roll with the other hand. Eventually, this hand has to disappear to do it only with one hand. But if you're just warming up, especially a post-Christmas training, if you're kind of your body's just kind of getting back to its rhythm, use as much support as necessary, okay? Because sometimes it's for this silly, sometimes we get habits in the two wrong extremes. We get habits that never disappear. For example, we always use our hand and roll. We always use our hand and roll, and when we stand up, we keep doing that. That's not great because at some point that hand has to disappear. But then we also get into the other habit, which is we never use the hand. We never use the hand. We never use the hand. And our body is not ready. Our body is not warm enough. It's not feeling great on that day. But because I got the habit of, well, my instructor told me to never use the hand, then now we hurt ourselves. So the whole process of training is a process of mindfulness, right? And a process of just one habit that remains there all the time. It's constantly to be mindful. Okay, so in this case, one hand down, maybe, if you're not, then the other one. And then basically you're going to take your roll, and then you're going to stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then turn around the other side and do it on the other side. Okay? So basically, and finishing with your legs extending and holding for 5 seconds. All right? Simple, Kemi. 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bench. The side. 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bench. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bench. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. All right. Una kogi. Una kogi. Everybody front, please. So, una kogi. Hands in front. Hey. Yee ho, 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 yee ho. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, furutama. Hey. Oh. Hey, mi hand Nako, ish. Isa, 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 Isa. Hey, left foot again, please. Ikyogogi. So, Ikyogogi. So, I mean, Sensei puts a emphasis that for Funakogi, it's basic, very basic, but hands are facing down, extending and coming. And for Ikyogogi, hands are facing in, okay, as opposed to down, in, which is more or less our basic hand-knee position. So remember, there is never a hand-knee position where we stand up 50-50 and hands out and fingers extended, okay? So it's, hands weight in the front leg, center of gravity low, hips square. And in this case, hands by the size of your leg, and from that position, the Ikyo goes, pulls back, you go, pulls back. So this is not only an exercise for practicing, it's an Ikkyo, because we are entering more or less in the shape of Ikkyo, although that shape can be used for many techniques. But more important, I think, is to remind us constantly about our correct hand-knee position, and how to return a little bit to it. Okay, so Ikkyo please. So, each knee, 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 evet, 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 knee, 70. Oh, cool. Hey, your foot is, hey, itch, knee, 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 evet, nee, evet, nee, evet, nee, evet, nee, evet, nee, evet, nee, son, nee. Hey, yeah. Before we move to the next one, please remember exactly that position of the hands. These few weeks we're practicing a lot of attacks that come from the lower level. It can be a chita ski or just even a gedan ski that comes lower for lower, or it can be a front kick, a maigeri, that we have to parry. In all of those cases, please remember that your hands are always not fully closed as a fist, but definitely not fully open as your fingers extending in this way, because the only thing that you need is any of these attacks kind of coming from underneath to go upwards to catch one of your fingers, and it's going to be a very bad day on that. So your hands, as Marcus says, they're almost natural. Even if you just let your hands sit by your sides naturally, your hands will not naturally necessarily extend. They will just kind of close a little bit, in this almost natural curve of the hands. So maybe it's closer to that position with some energy rather than with an artificial position, which fully extended or fully contracted are artificial positions of the hands. The hands, naturally rest with some level of curvature around your body. Okay, and then you just animate that curvature by bringing energy into them, intention into them, but not any other artificial shape or form. Okay. So, the other thing we've been doing a lot during the week has been a few exercises with Nikyo. There are a few things that are very important to kind of come straight away into our Nikyo practice, especially Nikyo Uras. And one of them is the fact that the arm that is controlling the hand at the level of the neck, that arm is always down and attached to the body. Okay. Sometimes we practice and this arm is up here or is floating a little bit. There is a gap between us and the body. Okay. So now the hand that is controlling the hand at the level of the neck is here's the hand, here's the neck. This elbow comes in attached to your body immediately. Okay. So that's it's almost securing the body is number one. Number two, this arm here, the arm that is controlling this part, ideally is trying to make the elbow to go up as opposed to dropping the elbow. The reason why we drop the elbow to the level of our body is because it's a basic anatomical idea. The closer, your arms are to your body, the strongest the structure is. The further away the arms are from the body, the weaker the structure is. So Nage does that by immediately bringing the elbow in, controlling the hand here, and he's trying to do the opposite to Uke. He's trying to basically lift their elbow away from their body
Okay, so Uke's elbow is not here. Uke's elbow is here. Okay, that's Moreno-sensei, very important. Some people drop their elbow and kind of, look, any manipulation of the wrist area is going to be painful. The point, that's not necessarily the point. You know, the wrist has two main joint motions towards the ulnar joint, which is this little ball that we all have on our wrist, and kind of downwards, which is kind of your wrist joint. So any manipulation in any of these two directions is going to create pain. No questions about that. But in terms of what makes sense structurally, doesn't make sense structurally that a person allows the uke to drop their elbow. For people who knows a bit more, maybe Yudansha, you know that's basically one of the areas to go down into Kaeshiwasa, into Sankyo. Why? Because the elbow comes to the body, the whole system becomes stronger, and then you can do things. So, okay, Nagi, control the hand, close the elbow. Second thing, opposite hand, try to raise the elbow as much as possible. Not yours, but Uke's elbow as much as possible, while also disciplinedly controlling the arm. Okay, that's number two. Number three, lower your hips. Okay, lower your hips. Okay, and then transfer your weight. Okay, so we can do those things. Okay, then our Nikyo will feel more solid from the beginning. So one more time, you control to the neck, close the elbow, which basically locks the body. Keep the Uke's elbow up, lower your own hips, and then transfer your own weight. Okay, obviously towards the direction where your partner is. Okay, on the other side, okay, hands to the neck area, lock the body, your elbow goes down, elbow goes up, lower the body, and transfer the weight. Okay, that's why there is very little kind of manipulation of the wrist. There is control of the wrist, and then there is transfer of the weight. That's what makes Nikyo, as opposed to an artificial manipulation of the wrist. You say, well, the position of the wrist is already artificial. That's why he's making the lock. But after that, there is not much more manipulation of the wrist. One more time, control the wrist on your neck area. Very important. Lock the body. Okay, lock the body. Not let it float in here. Locking the body. All the hand controls, raises the elbow. Okay, lower the hip, transfers the weight. Okay, one more time. Okay, control on the neck, lock the body, raise the elbow, lower the hips, transfers the weight. So now this is the basic kind of form of Nikyo. When my partner, let's say, is here, okay, and I'm just going to move into their direction, transferring my weight. Sometimes we want to move the partner, or want to apply a bit more motion to the partner, and that's when we, okay, open our leg, and now instead of going into their direction, now we pivot into that direction in order to make the motion. Any of those two are okay. It's just that there are more basic ideas on the first one. Okay, on the first one more time, you grab the hand, put it on the shoulders, neck, lock the body, raise the elbow, lower the hips, okay, and transfer the weight. Now let's go back again to the lowering of hips. On the third one, you lower your hips, you open your hips, and now you move your hips into that direction. And back again. Okay, so it's almost in those two cases. The first one is a bit more basic. The second one is a little bit more dynamic in terms of how do you control Uke. But the first one has more clear pointers of what to do. One more time, the pointers, just 4 of them. 1, hand on your neck and locking the body. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, raising the elbow of your partner as much as possible. Number 3, lowering your own hips. Number 4, transferring your own weight. Okay, so normally that will produce a very reasonable Nikyo on your partner. Now, if you go back to the middle, okay, here, now you may step back, okay, and pivot to your partner. Okay, go back again to the middle, or you may step forward and pivot to the partner. Okay, so any of those, let's say those 3 forms kind of are acceptable. But form number one has four very important pointers. Okay, if any of these pointers fails to exist, the Nikyo will feel less solid. So one more time, as the view. Okay, hand on your neck, locking the body. Okay, number two, raising as much as possible your partner's elbow, but keeping discipline of the control. Number three, lowering your hips. Number four, transferring your weight. Okay, and one more time on the other side. Okay, hand on your neck, locking the body. Okay, hand raising the elbow, lowering the hips, transferring your weight. Okay, so those four things, we can never study them enough and enough and enough. Now the important thing is, and those are the technical pointers, is to try to do that with some level of fluidity, of some motion. So that's why, we practice Funakogi, we practice Ikkyo-gogi. Okay, now we practice Nikkyo-gogi. We lower our hips, we open, lock, up, hips down, transfer weight. Open again into your neck, lock the body, elbow up, your hips should already be down, transferring your weight. So basically, that motion is what is going to remind us of the Ikkyo-gogi. But because your hips are already down, maybe you can skip step 3. And now it's just an action of transferring weight to making space, transferring weight to lock the Nikyo, transferring weight to make space to lock the Nikyo. And then your other two hands should already be knowing what they're doing. Locking the body, raising the elbow. Locking the body, raising the elbow. Locking the body, raising the elbow. That's basically what they do. Okay, so let's just do 10 of these ones. Lower your hips. Locking the body, raising the elbow, transfer the weight. Up again, locking the body, raising the elbow, transfer the weight. Back again, lock the body, raise the elbow, transfer. 3, again, lock the body, raise the elbow, transfer. One more time. Lock the body, raise the elbow, transfer. And we'll change to the other side to finish up. Down, space, locking the body, raising the elbow, transfer. 1, body, elbow, transfer. 2, so body, elbow, transfer. 3, body, elbow, transfer. 4, body, elbow, transfer. 5. Okay. So hopefully the place where you were feeling that the most was the legs, because the legs are the part that is the power plant. Effectively, is where all the, I think, like Irena put in the last academy, is the power plant where all the energy comes from, and then the rest is a matter of transmission through the body. Okay, let's finish up. Hey. Hey. Ready? Hey.
どうもありがとうございました。
Arigato gozaimashita.